win of the season. Back on New Year's Day, they beat Maryland when they were ranked number 7. But I haven't beaten a top 10 team on the road.
He held Michigan to just 44 points last weekend. Just incredible.
Michigan averages 86 a game. And there's your first 2 points of the game. It comes from the senior from Cedar Rapids.
The senior muscling in on the...
Still down and a whistle. And here comes the staff to check her out.
She went diving on the... She got kind of tangled up, and then her arm gets behind and underneath Parchment.
Chit-chat right with the ball, top of the key. Inside to Ava Hyden. Get ready for an awful lot of that.
She is coming.
First points for Illinois.
Iowa going to push pace, as they always do.
Oh, they certainly do. Another easy 2. 3-point line, Wright has it. There's Hyden at the line. Hyden does just about as good as anyone in the country.
It's a staple of Lane.
Jackson finally scores for Illinois.
They needed that just to get some points on
state. The town of Clinton is an hour-and-a-half drive west from Iowa City. Her parents, Dave and Ann, still live in the same house in Clinton, the 3, which is in Dubuque.
Yeah, we had heard some good stories about that today at Shoot-Around.
Parchment with another buck. Florence strolling for an easy 2.
I mean, she does so many things for this squad. The length is
so impressive for a freshman. Closing in on the Illinois freshman scoring record, by the way. Second opportunity for the...
Not a good decision.
Here's Guyton. Illinois, just like that, with 9 unanswered points.
What an answer before the first media timeout.
Oh, Parchment almost stole another one. Instead, Hyden gets 2 more.
Good hands by...
Guyton just hit a 3. Now she's got a layup. The former Hawkeye making her presence known. Off with the 3.
I mean, she hits 45%. Big
set different big inside. It's the freshman Layla Hayes.
Took her time.
The bench star for Illinois, that's Maddie Weber, perhaps the Big Ten 6th player of the year.
Yeah, she's the leading scorer off the bench, averaging over 11 points a game, the transfer from Villanova.
Kylie Feuerbach drills one from deep.
The little pick and roll, good footwork, nice jump stop as she caught it, and then the step.
Jackson quick with the dribble. Finds Parchment, who gets a caterpillar roll.
And she had Kylie. None of the teams were ranked that they played against, but they beat each of them by over 20 points and able to gather some...
Double by. Just don't quite know what seed they'll be just yet. Still guarding Wallace. Barry Wallace averaging 8 of them in this first quarter. And we got another whistle. This time it'll be on Parchment.
Can go inside and back you in and use multiple moves. Very difficult to defend.
Will have a seat on the bench. They bring in Haven Smith, the sophomore from Illinois.
I'm sure that they take advantage of any mistakes Illinois makes.
5 seconds left in the first quarter. Feuerbach. Why not?
A better fit for her at the University of Illinois.
By the way, you mentioned she did start 1 game last year. You know who? The drive with the left hand.
Try to create a little contact.
Transferred from Mississippi State to Illinois. Another player from in-state. And a friendly roll at home for Hannah Stuelke. Iowa in Carver Hawkeye. Chit-chat regular season, but senior day is not today. That was back when they played Michigan on Sunday because of the late start today. It's to the line.
Destiny Jackson so quick with the basketball. Look at the little crossover and coming back.
Jackson is an 81% free throw shooter on the season. Having quite the season too. She has already set the Northwestern.
Yeah, that was a game that Illinois made a season high 12 3-pointers.
Remember, they were down 10-0 to start. And Stuelke takes it right back.
Again, burying her defense. 6% from 3-point range. I just think that was ill-advised by Barry Wallace. There hadn't been a lot of rhythm in the offense to set up that 3-point attempt. And
Taylor Stremlow has played so well of late for Iowa. Right on cue, the sophomore from Wisconsin.
Iowa Iowa's 11-0 when she's in the starting lineup. Beautiful. Nice play.
Parchment. Excellent cut and the perfect feed on the inbound.
Boy, the defense for Iowa just got
both battling through major injuries as the feed goes inside to Parchment and she steps out of bounds. For Illinois, they lost Gretchen Dolan, we found out, in a row. They've really found their rhythm. They talk about their losing streak as them not only playing good teams, which they did play, UCLA, yes, Minnesota.
Get players into the right position because Taylor McCabe, such an important part of this team that's been lost.
Parchment now has double-digit points.
The play, and then she stuck her left leg out to try to set the screen and got caught. Ball right now.
Wallace missed another three. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Illinois 1 for 6 from deep. Make it 2 of 7. Guyton right on cue.
Knew the shot clock was winding down. She had every single game since that day. Such a remarkable atmosphere here in Iowa City.
It is fun to see the growth of Big Ten.
Yeah, they had a terrific crowd then. They didn't play as well in that game as they are right now.
Stremlow with a bucket, her third basket of the day. She's got 7.
The pass ahead, Jackson tries to anticipate, but just that kind of helped out as Illinois has gone deep in their post play, and so she's gotten an opportunity.
Hayden running too strong. That's an offensive foul on Hayden.
Wow, that is a tough situation. Turns and the defender is right there. She didn't really have time to even avoid the collision. Dulke really battling on the block.
Parchment almost with a steal. Instead, it's Stelke off the glass.
How good are Ava?
But they both have come in the month of February. Parchment from deep. Stelke shoots 57% from the stripe. Drills the first.
She came back after injuring Barry Wallace that time, knowing that Illinois has been so effective going into the paint, and everybody was around the ball to hide that momentum, but their success is coming in the paint.
Just like that.
Exactly. When you're scoring in the paint, you want to continue to do that, especially when you're not.
5 seconds. Parchment from deep. We're tied at halftime.
I guess that's why Illinois continues to.
Tied at 35 with 20 minutes to go in the second to last regular season game for both teams. Illinois has never beaten a top 10 ranked Big Ten
who can do a little bit of everything.
If it weren't for Jazzy Davidson at USC, that's your Big Ten freshman of the year right there. Ava Hayden with an immediate answer.
Hayden heated up in that fourth quarter against
more. Stelke right away in the paint. Iowa goes for back-to-back possessions.
And a better job of going in there in that second quarter. Got to be more under control because Illinois is willing to take the charge.
Parchment once again.
She is feeling it. Averaging just
up to 17 already. That is her 10th straight game. And Gustafson and others, they have efficient bigs, but Hayden does shots like that all the time. That's why her field goal percentage is so great. She doesn't miss. For Iowa's last game, they gave up only 44 points to a Michigan team that averages 86 a game. Jackson whips it over to Brown-Hager from deep. Illinois has hit their 4th three-pointer of the day.
In a way that is making it difficult for this good Iowa defense to catch up.
Back-to-back threes for Illinois, this one from Barry Wallace.
We talked to Barry, is Wallace' ability to get out and shoot the three.
Hayden's having one of those second halves. You can feel it already.
It's building up, and a little zone defense for Iowa, and that's good read by Barry Wallace, recognizing that she could get around one defender and into that short corner.
Hope you're not.
And Guyton able to go past Stremlow. Look at how everybody just clears out, so there's no.
A men's basketball star. She battled injury and illness most of the first 2/3 of this season. But right around February, she started to get healthy.
Performance.
And Hannah Stelke is strong inside. Last year, plays with passion. If you watch the last game they played, she had a bloody lip right away in the first quarter against Michigan.
And she had her career basket.
Brown Hager from the corner.
Deadly. That's against that 2-3 zone. They look like they didn't have a lot going, but they
signed to us, knew my husband. Her husband, Andy, taught swim lessons to the kid of the bus driver that took them around yesterday.
Yeah, that's the definition of a small well against the zone defense.
A perfect 4 for 4 from deep, and yet Iowa goes to journey Houston inside where they continue.
Illinois was able to score from the opposite corner, so they are using patience to shift that 2-3 zone.
Board since that first quarter when she had a couple threes. Stuelke, no whistle. Illinois rebound.
And at once, causing Parchment to fall, and then as she came to the floor, I think she stepped on it again.
Jackson tried the exact same layup she just tried and missed. Guyton guarding Feuerbach. A heave is saved by Houston with 1 on the clock. She does not beat the clock, but there is
8 or 9 seed in the NCAA tournament, because the winner of that game, of course, plays the number 1 seed. So this would be a big opportunity for Illinois.
Chit-chat right with a floater. Rebound Jackson.
Of the third quarter, now back to a man-to-man, but they lose track of Barry Wallace.
Illinois suddenly can't miss. They are 5 of 5.
That hit that big 3.
Brown Hager on the drive. She's got a 3-point opportunity. That's their first free throw miss of the day. They've only had 4 shots from the stripe. Brown, 1 from deep.
I mean, she has that ability. She is a 45% three-point shooter, and she is shooting with some kind of confidence tonight. They have just come in just not intimidated whatsoever.
Foul on Illinois, but to that point, this is a young team in an incredible team.
That's remarkable. And over 53% overall because of that.
Ava Hayden doing what she does best. The left corner, it's Journey Houston, her 3rd bucket of the day. February 3rd was when she broke her nose. She's gonna have to wear it in all likelihood the rest of the season. She said she got used to it fairly quickly, but her head...
This Illinois squad, and so young this year and coming together.
Ava Hayden's trying to take this game over all by herself. 20. Houston, Hayden, whistle. This is something else. She's averaging 12 points a game more this year than last year, and she's having one of her best performances of her career tonight.
Parchment with her length bothered.
2 fouls on each team, 3 timeouts for each team. No individual in serious foul trouble. Few games. Houston along 2 is good.
Wow, that takes some guts. I mean, that's some confidence from the freshman to take that shot in that situation. Again, as I mentioned, I think this comes down to stops for Iowa. They have got to not allow that.
An easy layup for Brown Hager, and the lead goes back to Illinois.
Against Michigan to just put them away, I'm surprised as well.
Stuelke takes the lead right back. Hayden set to check in. Wallace on the drive. Illinois back on top.
Back and forth we go. Wallace just taking it.
Houston's first free throws of the night. She's a 73% free throw shooter, and she just tied the game.
Following up that classic last night between Michigan and Ohio State, do we have some late game antics in store just like that game last?
Stuelke, right, loses it in a whistle. Foul on Illinois.
But Hayden has been unstoppable on offense.
Chit-chat right gives Iowa the lead with exactly 1 minute to play. Team in the country. Hey, Stuelke with a steal. The pass went right to her.
And Jan Jensen called a timeout. Nobody.
Hayden's back in the game.
Right there.
She gets the ball and scores. An 84% free throw shooter. Iowa is in the bonus. Illinois is not just yet.
They're not using it here. Yes, they are. So they will be able to advance it to try to get the shot. Had that steal earlier on the Illinois play to go inside.
Barry Wallace for three. Illinois can't miss! This is a shocking. This is Big Ten basketball at its finest.
But they don't have a timeout to save them if they have any trouble getting the ball inbound.
Illinois has first 11 turnovers.
Tries to lay it out there off the hand of Wright, the diving play to try to get it so close. And Iowa only has 3 team fouls, so they can give a foul here in the backcourt.
Illinois made 9 consecutive at the free throw line. She is 3 for 4 on the day, a 57% free throw shooter. She needs the miss, but there's not enough time.